Yo, what is up, AD team? Austin Dunn. I'm back again with another video. So, as you see, I'm rocking my Dragon Ball Z tank, and I've had this for a few years now, and I decided to wear it today because we're going to be discussing 5 things that have made me really strong over the past few years. So, I'm known for my physique, and also I'm known for my strength. If you don't know, I've gotten really good at body weight training and skills and different exercises. I can pull heavy weight, I can push heavy weight, legs are getting really strong, everything. So these 5 things are just some things that I've realized that I do in my training. And if you're not doing them and you're trying to get stronger, you definitely should. So let's get right into it. So point number 1 is that you have to consistently compound, the 2 C's. And what do I mean by that? First, let's break it down. What is a compound exercise? You guys should know. It's a multi-joint exercise or movement that works multiple muscle groups at once, and it should be the basis of any good workout program. It's been the basis throughout all of mine, and you'll see that in even the programs that I sell. I make sure that you have a horizontal and vertical pushing movement, compound movement that you're working towards, and a vertical and horizontal pulling movement, and not to mention legs. So pushing, pulling, legs, you have to consistently compound, and you have to do it over a long period of time. You can't just pick one compound exercise this day, then switch it up. You have to keep doing it, keep working at it, and keep building that repetition so that your body actually learns the movement. Now, hopefully you're not going in the gym or having your workouts and doing a whole bunch of isolation exercises, because like I said, that's not gonna get you really strong. Make sure that you're consistently compounding and sticking with one exercise and getting really good at it. For me, that was definitely the planche push-up variations, the handstand push-up variations, the weighted pull-up variations, and even the rows, all right? So don't forget to consistently compound. All right, number 2 is that you guys should focus on lower reps, higher set, right? So when it comes to strength training and building, one thing that I did the first 2 to 3 years is if the exercise involved anything over 8 reps for a compound exercise, I was not doing it. Wasn't doing it at all. I kept my reps between 3 and 6. So what does that mean? I picked an exercise hard enough to where I can do no more than 6 reps. And once I was able to hit that 6 to 7 rep mark, I made the exercise harder. And I've taught how you can do this. You can either do this by changing the variation, adding weight. There's a whole lot of things you can do. And the thing I did was usually just change the variation up. But the point is, when you're working with low reps, you want to do a bit more higher sets. So you're probably used to 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 10 to 12. But now we're working with low reps, let's say 3 to 4 reps. Now we want to do anywhere between 5 to 6 sets with a longer rest period in between each one. Now, speaking of longer rest periods, that's my point number 3, is that you want to take your time with your training and actually rest. I remember this got brought up a lot back when I was doing a lot of those heavy sets is, Austin, when you're in the gym, I never see you work out. If anything, you're just chilling or on your phone the whole time. And little do they know, it's because my rest periods are long between my sets. So whenever you're working out, your body needs time to rest between those in order to do the next set as efficient as possible. Now, you're probably used to, once again, the circuit style training where you're going exercise, or the higher rep training where you're doing these very short breaks. And don't get me wrong, those short breaks do have their time and place, but if we're trying to get strong, you have to rest 3 to 5 minutes between each set if you're doing low reps, which you should be doing. That's just literally the basis of strength training and something that I've learned really early. Don't be afraid to rest, and if anything, be productive during those rest times. So do some dynamic stretching, some static stretching, or even read an ebook, whatever you gotta do, all right? All right, point number 4 is that you have to be patient with strength training because you get stronger slower than you build a muscle. And the reason why this happens is because strength training, yes, we still do build muscle, but a lot of it is CNS adaptations, and CNS stands for central nervous system. So basically, you're getting more efficient at the skill because your motor patterns and your motor units in your body, your tendons, your joints are getting stronger too. So with strength, you really have to be patient. Just because you're getting bigger, that doesn't mean that you should be stronger, because like I said, the underlying stuff also has to get stronger too. Tendons, joints, CNS. So overall, just be patient with it, all right? Especially when it comes to static training skills, if you're trying to learn a handstand, planche, levers, all that stuff. Just realize it's going to take some time. And the fifth thing that has gotten me really strong over these past few years is training with good form from the very start. Now, form is something that often gets overlooked, and you know, I see why, because we don't care about the form. We're just going through the motions, trying to rep things out. But I'm telling you, if you work with good form from the start, that's just going to set the foundation of your training and of you getting as strong as possible, because your body is going to know how to do it from the very start. Now, I'll give an example of this. Favorite exercise of all time, the standard pull-up. You go in the gym, what do you see? Half repping. You see people not locking out all the way down. And then they wonder why they're not getting stronger. Or when they eventually do get stronger, they're getting stronger in all the wrong areas. So if you start from the very foundation of the exercise and start with good form, it's just gonna make it that much easier for you in the long run. And that's something I can say that has definitely happened to me, especially with the pull-up exercise. I look back at old videos and I'm like, man, I've been training with good form from the start, and I'm glad I did. All right, guys, those were 5 things that have gotten me really strong over the past few years. This was more of an informational video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I do have a few more informational videos coming here soon, so stay tuned for that. Stay consistent, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I ain't the one, but I'm the one. Who does I hook? He gon' dumb. You hear them drums, came from the slums, they know we the ones, yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never